morning. Say hello, Victoria. Hello. It's Wednesday and Victoria's here. It's Wednesday. We are back at it, back at work. Yesterday was my day off. To be honest, I'm really not feeling it this week. I am not my usual chirpy self. The energy stores are depleted, but we move. Get all these ponies fed. I don't know why there's a broom in the middle of my yard, but there is. Oh, this one's got its ball. Get some ponies fed and turned out. We've got lessons this morning, and Victoria's going to ride Heidi.
Why do you have to be so dirty?
Victoria is Heidi, brushing Heidi, because he's not as much of a mud monster as he was in last week's vlog, but there's some mud there. Is that nice? It's about sums it up. Victoria's going to ride while I muck out. She'll help me muck out when she's done, but she's wanted to ride Heidi for ages. So she can ride and I will shovel horse poo. Bit of woe, bit of woe. Look at that last pole, outside leg to support. Yeah, good boy. He's never done poles on a circle before. A little half halt so he doesn't canter again. Let him figure it out. Oh, good boy. Okay, this time you need to try and stay in the same spot on the poles as you come round, okay? Trying. I know. Little half halt. Yeah, nice, Victoria.
Oh, well, comfy.
Good girl. Bobby's just had his lesson. You wouldn't know it though. He's basically hauling me to the field. While Sess was riding Bobby, I just ran down to the garage to pick up our lorry, which is all fixed now. I did get a clip because I laughed so much because I was there in my riding stuff, pink socks and then white Mickey Mouse Disney Crocs, because I don't wear my wellies and my yard boots in the new lorry. But yeah, they must have looked at me and thought, what a weirdo. Just put you back in the field. And then this afternoon we're going to go home for lunch soon. We've got 2 more lessons and then we're going to go home for lunch. And then this afternoon Bobby's going to have a bath, Romeo needs a bath, and then we've got to prep because Romeo's going to BD tomorrow and Bobby's going off to a pony club rally, so just need to make sure tack is all clean, pack the lorries, and yeah, get everything done and ready for that. Jessica's having an afternoon nap. We're just taking Romeo to the field. And I'm a bad horse mum, I forgot to feed my horse this morning. Whoops, so Heidi's having brunch. I'm glad Romeo's about to have a bath because otherwise I would have regretted putting him out without a hood on. He is disgusting. It's the afternoon now, we are just getting all the ponies in and then it's bath time and prep for tomorrow. We couldn't catch Dan, but thankfully, because Heidi had his brunch in the field, and he's fussy, he'd left a tiny bit of food in his bowl, which made a rattling noise, and then I got Dan that way, a little tinker. He's funny boy to catch. Some days he comes in, he wants to come in. Tonight, he did not want to come in. Oh, I've got Heidi as well, who's been a mud monster again, as you can see. Oh, you're like a hippo, Heidi, long legs. Nearly done. I'm just on the hunt for a pair of scissors which I can't remember where I put them. Oh, Owen left his half-eaten cereal bar here. Where did the scissors go? I'm on the hunt for a pair of scissors because I need to top up a feed bin. But the yard is done. The ponies are clean. Bobby doesn't look so clean because, oh, I can't even see him, hang on. Oh, I don't know actually, he does look quite clean. And then Romeo's will be in his hood, so Benny, Romeo, hello, must get on, bye bye. Yeah, done. Lorries are, just packed the lorries and locked them, and now I just need to find some scissors because I need to open a bag of chaff and I can't find the scissors anywhere, so I'm just gonna rip it open like the Hulk because it's that time of day that I want to go home for my dinner. How's your first day of work experience been, Victoria? Shrug the shoulders. Good morning, or good afternoon even. It's Thursday and we are at Solihull for some BD. I haven't picked up the camera today because it's been manic. Victoria and I have done the yard this morning and we had to send Cess off for her. She's gone to a pony club rally and then had to fly Romeo up, and yeah, just been a bit of a rush, but we are here. Just going to get Romeo ready. Eliza's doing novice in the elementary test today. It's our beautiful lorry and it's going to be a good day. It's 5 o'clock and that means poo picking time. At the moment we're poo picking every other day to try and keep the quad out of the fields. We'll keep the quad in the fields as little as possible to damage the grass because it's so wet. So yeah, it means every other day poo picking. We got home at 3:30. Just had to do a quick run back to the house to drop Eliza home, and then yeah, Victoria started getting the ponies in, and now we are poo picking.
Being videoed, by the way.
Edward, showing the vlog what a good boyfriend you are again. He's come to take my tyre off so I can take it tomorrow to the garage to try and get another one. Poorly quad bike. Good morning. Oh, the eye bags. Last week at Bicton, I said to Eliza, I was like, Eliza, I've got wrinkles. And she's like, no, Catherine, that's an eye bag. It's an eye bag. It's Friday. Victoria, last full day with me today. She's just feeding the gang. We are going show jumping today. Romeo is going out hacking this morning and we're all going show jumping this afternoon. So I'm just going to get the lorry out ready for Romeo to go. I'll be honest, I'm really struggling this week. Really struggling. I feel like I'm a swan on the outside and underneath I'm pedaling and drowning. Not in a good place, feeling very overwhelmed, very stressed. Yeah, it's not a good week, but we'll keep rolling, we keep going. I keep putting one foot in front of the other. Yeah, I am trying not to be too doom and gloom, but oh, I get so cranky. But yeah, it's a struggle. But let's get going. It's my favourite time of the day. Washing Cecily's ponies time. Benson is just going to have his socks and his tail washed, ready to go pony club show jumping today. And then Bobby's going to have the same. Next person in Catherine's pony wash, Bobina. Tori's doing the yard. Yeah, what have I done? I've done Benson, I've done hay nets, now I'm doing Bobby, and then I've got to clean the tack, pack the lorry while Victoria finishes the yard, and then we might just get an early lunch break. Oh my god, the eye bags. We might just get an early lunch break before we have to leave to go show jumping. We made it home for a lunch break, and it's not chicken dipper wraps today. I had chicken dipper wraps last night, didn't I, Victoria? Today we're doing bacon because it's an early lunch. I think it's at 11:30, so it's like a brunch, because then we'll go to the yard, we'll leave here at 12, and then we'll work all the way through until we finish the yard off at 5:30, 6ish tonight. So yeah, feeding my little work experience. I don't know what you call that. I can't call you a work experience worker. And then from the road a bit as well.
Do you vlog every week now?
Yeah. And yes, I do really like embarrassing you, because one day when you're old, you watch these videos back like, oh my god, my groom at the time, she's so crazy. Now she's in an old people's home.
No.
And I have to bring her biscuits every week. Benson's making a surprise appearance. Say hi.
Hey. I'm also vlogging today.
Oh, everyone go follow Livy.
But I'm vlogging on my TikTok.
On TikTok.
I actually don't want to use spells on him.
Benson's taking his life very seriously right now. He's sunbathing. Oh, random kid runs fast.
And then he plays with my whip. Maybe he's a bit fed up.
He's going to sleep.
So you took it away from me.
Good morning. I don't even know what to say. I feel like I need to sit down for a minute. Maybe I'll just sit here for a sec. I look like rubbish because it is very, very rubbish. I'm just going to film this clip quickly now, and then I don't know what else I'll be able to film this weekend. We had a brilliant day yesterday. We finished the yard at like 5 o'clock, and I was like, oh, we've done. I'm going to ride Heidi. And Victoria said, oh, can I warm him up for you? And she'd already ridden him earlier on this week. So I said, sure. So Victoria got on, she was warming him up. He was going lovely. I was kind of moving some jumps around the arena, and I'd obviously moved one of the jumps, and she came around the corner in canter, and he did like a little sideways spook, you know, like horses do when they're, you know, they have a little look at things. But Victoria is, she knows this, it's something we're working on in her riding. She's a bit in front of the movement, and because she was in front of the movement, she came off his shoulder. Fine, was a really non-dramatic fall. However, she landed directly on her thigh, and she broke it. So last night we spent 2 hours with her basically screaming in pain in the arena waiting for the ambulance to come, which was pretty, I mean, it's not about me, but it's pretty awful to hear your younger sister in that much pain and calling for you and nothing you can do about it. But the crews, once they got here, were amazing. They couldn't fly the air ambulance thing because of the fog. So the air ambulance doctors came in a car, and then they knocked her out, got her in hospital, and got her to hospital by like 11 o'clock last night. 10:30, I think we got there, and she fell off at 5. And she has this morning gone in for surgery to have it all like a bolt or something put in, I guess. She'll be fine, but it's just, yeah, I need to balance you on my knee. It's just one of those really, really rubbish things. And I just, this morning, I'm still at work. I've come to work this morning, and it's just like, I don't even know what to say or feel, to be honest with you. And my parents have come up, so my mum's at the hospital with her. I'm not sure how it's going to work this weekend. I need to obviously support my family, they're my priority, but also I have a job and life and commitments and things. Well, not a life, that's the wrong word, but you know, a job, you know, that I need to work, and you know, I'm not making much sense this morning. So yeah, just a bit of a shock. I think it just reminded us all that, Nitzel, you can't eat the horse food. It just reminded us all that this is a really blooming dangerous sport, and we get lucky when we fall off. I think back to how many times I've fallen off Tiny really hard, like violently fallen off her, compared to how Victoria came off Heidi yesterday and was fine. And you can just get that wrong angle and that's it. But she's going to be okay. It's the main thing. She's going to be okay. You know, she's a tough cookie. She's in the best place now. Stop crying, Nitzel. It's not about you. Yes, it is. The sausage dog. So yeah, I've just fed everything, turned everything out. ID's share is here today, so he's gone for a lovely hack. And it wasn't ID's fault. And I feel so bad for ID because he's just a green you know, ex-racer, and he reacted in a way that Romeo would have done the same. Bobby 100% would have done the same, probably not Benson. Oh, now Nitzel's barking at someone. It's just one of those really rubbish things. So yeah, right, I'm going to muck up some stables now. I'll film another update once Victoria's out of surgery, just so I can, you know, keep you guys updated how she is, but I'm not going to be, you know, vlogging as such anymore this weekend. I don't want to. I need to focus on my family, and yeah. Good evening, it's me again. Just walking to the field to get the horses in, and then Edward and I are going to go up to the hospital in Oxford to take some stuff to my sister and to pick my poor mum up and bring her home for a shower and to sleep in her bed, because she stayed there all night with my sister last night. But anyway, Victoria's fine. She's out of surgery, she's doing well, obviously a bit uncomfortable, but she's okay. So yeah, and I do, as horrible as this has all been, it just makes you see, most of the time it brings out the best in people. For example, last night when it happened, all of the liveries from the yard, on the other side of the yard, because we share the yard, all waited with Victoria. One of them was playing music on her phone. They were just so lovely. They waited until she went in the ambulance, like 2 hours. They were stood out there in the cold making us cups of tea. Well, not Victoria, obviously. And then today it's ID Sharer's day, and she came and rode this morning, rode him out. He's absolutely fine. He was a really good boy. And she's come back tonight. She didn't need to, but she's come back tonight to help me finish my yard off, all my work horses, so that I can be done by 5 to drive down to Oxford to see Victoria. So yeah, I am, while it's awful, it just, yeah, little things like this just remind you that there are still some very, very, very nice people in the world. Oh my goodness, I'm so done with rain.